Okay, so I told you in my last video, my haul video, if you haven't seen that, be sure to watch it after this video, of course, that I was going to be showing you my meal prep that I've been doing. So this is, I think, 4 weeks of me meal prepping almost everything that we eat for the week, just because when I get home from work, I get home at like 5:45. Clara is hungry when she gets home right at, like, we get home at the same time. Brett picks her up and I am getting home from work. It is just, it's a stressful time if we don't have something prepared. So I can crock pot something and that's fine, but I still have to like prepare sides and everything. So I've just been prepping a bunch of stuff on Sunday and then doing just a few meals throughout the week and a few meals on the weekend that I make at that time, just because I like to cook. But I thought that it would be cool to show you what I did, even though this week is very boring. I've made some much more interesting things other weeks. But I thought I'd show you what we have. I'll show you the refrigerator and then I'll pull out some of the boxes and show you what's inside. So this is a look at the refrigerator. It is packed at the beginning of the week, and then by the end of the week it is empty because I'm making enough for us to eat for that week. So this week I decided to whip out these boxes, which I've used in the past. I don't love them, and I still, even while they're in here like this, they're annoying to me, but Brett will use them and he likes them. I have them for myself this week as well, but I can't tell you that I would do it again. I usually use all glass Pyrex. These are plastic and it just makes me feel weird. However, it's what I did this week. So I made like 5 pounds of chicken. I like cooked it all up. So I have like some chicken here that's in 2.5 ounces post cooking that I can snack on. I like snacking on just chicken. I'm weird like that. I don't like nuts really. I don't love, I feel sick after I eat too many vegetables. So for me, keeping a lot of protein is key. These are all mine up here. This is just some ham that isn't in the drawer down here. And then eggs. Back there are like Go-Gurt for Clara, and then like my extra heavy whipping cream, and just like, I don't know, you can see through some butter, water, condiments are back there pretty much. And this is usually just my space here. But since I cook everything, I know exactly what we have. So I mix Clara's in with mine. So this is one of my snack boxes that has just ham and cheese. These are leftovers from Sunday night's meal that I will have as like lunch or dinner for the week. That's some mashed potatoes for Clara. I'll just make some mashed potatoes with some chicken, and I do that as I go. And then that is like egg scramble that I give her for a few days. So I don't give her that for 1 day. Back there is like a leftover from a meal from the week, and then a few leftovers back there from a meal that are for Clara, and then a random dip back there. I have my heavy whipping cream for my coffee, and I use it in my oatmeal, and then some cottage cheese for snacking. And then this is where I put all of Brett's stuff so he knows it's his. So he knows that the stuff on the shelf is prepared just for him. He can eat it whenever he wants, even though I usually tell him when to eat it because he's busy during the day and I just tell him what to do. So I'm a bossy woman like that. So there, I don't know if you can see it, there's all the meal prep containers here and there. There's a salad right here to go with one of his meals, and then back there even further are all of his breakfasts. There's salsa there, and then one of his clear American drinks, just I'm assuming he's cooling it down so he can drink it later. And then down here is some like prepped produce stuff. I haven't done the strawberries yet, but I will wash them and cut them. There's a few things of grapes left, and these are little veggie boxes. They have cucumber and carrots in them because I didn't have any other vegetables late last week, but I did get some, so I can make more, but I'm not going to make more for, you know, I'll probably do it tonight. But cherry tomatoes, some salad, little cucumbers, celery, and then there's some tiny fruits strewn in there, and carrots. But yeah, well, I guess this drawer is like a bunch of cheese, a Ziploc bag that I use to put these in after I open them up, but I don't have any open right now, so it's just sitting in there so I can continue to use it. But yeah, meats and cheese is in this drawer, and a thing of biscuits. All right, I will go ahead and show you what's inside a few of these containers. Okay, so this is pretty much one of everything that we are eating for the week. I'll take you through like meals first. I kept it really simple this week. I made chicken and burgers. We'll eat the burger without a bun, but if we really want a bun, like if we're feeling like we need a bun, we have some bagel thins that we can use as buns. It's not like super restrictive. Obviously we have carbs. We're not having carbs, but I just made it without buns, and if we feel like we need a bun, we can do it. No big deal. And then I made some sides, different sides to go in them. So this one is, and the chickens are flavored kind of different. Like this has sheep seasoning. This has Trader Joe's 21 seasoning salute. I did some with just like onion and garlic and salt and pepper. So those are different. And then the burgers, obviously. And I did 2 different veggies this week. I did broccoli and green beans. It was super simple because I just steamed the broccoli in the microwave and then seasoned it and spread it out. I just did 2 bags of broccoli. And then the green beans, I made it with this meal. Oh, wow. Sorry. I made it with this meal. It looks gross, but it's really good. The smothered pork chops and the mashed potatoes I made with this meal as well, and then green beans. And so there were like 3 leftover portions of this, so I have a few of them on my shelf and one on Brett's shelf. He doesn't really like pork that much, but he did say that it had a good flavor. So that is a meal that we can have. It's a little different than just these plain ones, and it's good to switch things up like that. And then as for like the carb side for us, mashed potatoes, like I said, that I made with the meal from Sunday. This was just a 90-second Knorr pouch of rice that I put in 3 different ones. And then I have roasted potatoes, and Brett has roasted sweet potatoes. He has a lot of roasted sweet potatoes. I made too much probably, but I don't like sweet potatoes, so I gave him sweet potatoes a lot. So that's really it for lunch and dinner. There's nothing crazy to tell. But for breakfast, I'm gonna have a thing of oatmeal, and I just put a splash of heavy cream in it and make it with water. And Brett has these scrambles that are honey ham, 3 eggs, and a sprinkle of cheese. And then he'll have a fruit on the side. So bananas or strawberries or cuties or an apple. He never really has apples. I'm the apple girl. Or grapes. He loves grapes. So one of those things with this, and I'll also have a fruit with my oatmeal. But I also have coffee. So usually I'll have like my oatmeal with a cutie because I'll get too full if I have too much. But anyway. So that is breakfast, and we'll have the same thing the whole week. And then on the weekend, I sometimes make like a breakfast sandwich or a scramble or omelets or something, just so that it's different, because we have scrambles like this a lot. I try to switch up the protein and the cheese just to make it a little different, but yeah, it can get really repetitive. And then these are some snacks. So we snack a lot on fruits and vegetables, obviously, and then protein. So I am making these little protein bowl things with some cheese and ham, or cheese and turkey. We have turkey as well. And then this is just chicken. There's nothing else, but I like to snack on just chicken. Could be gross, but I just grill it up, and I have 4 of them, I think, that I can have throughout the week. And then this is kind of a special one this week. I grabbed it at Aldi. It is the wild watermelon applesauce by ZZ's, and I thought it was cute and different, so we'll see if we like it, but just something a little different that feels a little, different. And then this week, or at the end of the week, I made these boxes, they're usually a lot more colorful than this. They have carrots and celery and or broccoli and cucumber and grape tomatoes, but I was out of most things except for carrots and a cucumber, so these are lacking, but we have 2 of these left, and then I'll make new boxes, and I already showed you my refrigerator, and it has a lot of other veggies in there that we can use this week, and we'll just dip it in some ranch sauce. I'll make ranch and use that, or I'll make like a Fiesta Ranch Hidden Valley dip, or Brett just uses Kraft Ranch and dips. So that's it. That's everything, and it is enough to get us through Friday, even if I don't cook another meal, but I have plans to cook some salmon on Wednesday because I get off work early, and that should be it. I almost forgot that I made these little muffins for Clara. I used a recipe from Emily Bites, which is, I've talked about it a million times. It's a website where they make like lightened up comfort food, and I made them in the mini tins, and I had frozen blueberries to use, and then when I made this first batch over here, I just realized that the blueberries, when I opened it up, took up way too much, because they were too big, way too much of the muffin. So, and I knew that she would get so messy because they are like dark blue, and so she loves them, so I've given her a few of them, just breaking them up and feeding them to her, like giving her little handfuls. But I went through and picked out all the blueberries. They were big, so it wasn't hard to do for the next batch, and then I added in these tiny, I think they were like Good Eats or something like that, no sugar added, chocolate chips, and they still taste really good, a little blueberry, so like a berry chocolate, because they, you know, had some blueberry in them already. But they're just like oatmeal cups basically, and she can have them for breakfast or snacks. I gave the 2 of them to her for breakfast this morning with Go-Gurt, and she really seemed to love it. She did only eat like 1, so I'll probably just give her 1 at a time and see how she does based on her hunger level. But I thought I'd share that as well, because I do meal prep some stuff for Clara, and this video didn't really show that I do that a lot. I hope that you guys found this helpful, interesting, maybe. I just thought it was something that I'd share because it's something that I've been doing a lot lately. It's taking time on Saturday and Sunday, usually split throughout both of the days, to be honest, to meal prep everything, and it's made the weekdays go by so much easier. It's made dishes easier, even though this last week we let them pile up quite a bit. But for the most part, it's easier because just there's no cooking utensils after the first day that you're done cooking. It's just making sure you put these things away. And also, we don't meal prep everything for the baby. We meal prep parts of it and then give her parts of it. So we do cook some for her as well. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, and let me know, how do you meal prep? Do you meal prep like this, where you make everything, or do you just meal prep parts, like cut up your vegetables, stuff like that? That's what I usually do, but this has been really helpful for this season of life that we're in. Yeah, so anyway, you can find me on the internet at The Pretty Plus on Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, and Twitter. As always, on theprettyplus.com, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!